Hello everyone, you tune into a Handful of Blessings. I'm Kim 1114. So this is the nail design we're going to be working on today. And the first thing I did was I applied my base coat on. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take some newspaper and apply it on my nails. Now you can do this quite a few different ways. You can soak the newspaper in alcohol and press it on your nails to get the lettering off if you want. But the only thing that I wanted basically on the nail design, I wanted the lettering not to be backwards on my nails. That's the only thing I didn't like about that method. But the nail designs, I've seen numerous nail designs with it done, and they turn out really, really pretty. So I decided to actually apply the newspaper on my nail instead of just soaking it and pressing it down. So what I did, I cut a little strip of newspaper here, and it's about the size of my pinky. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply that on my nail. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to wet it. I'm going to wet this little strip of paper and apply it on my nail. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use my Seshivit top coat because it dries fast. And I'm going to apply a layer just to the tip of my nail. And I'm going to wet the newspaper. And I have like a cup of water sitting to the side. And I'm just going to apply it to my nail and press down. And I wet it because it's much more easier to work with when it's wet. And I left like a little bit of space at the tip of my nail. Basically you're not going to see it because I'm going to paint it black, like a border nail around the edges anyway, so I don't really care about that. I did this so to be easier. I wouldn't have to file off the part that's hanging over. So after that, I applied it on. I applied another layer of top coat over my entire nail. And I'm going to let that dry completely. Now I do this if I have a little piece of newspaper or whatever hanging over the edge of my nails. I still apply my top coat on first and let it dry. And afterwards I'll take a little light emery board. This is a really, really light one. It's not really rough. And I'll just file the excess of it off. Okay, so it's basically dry now. And the size of it actually fit my nail perfectly. I don't have any hanging over, but I'll just buff just lightly on the side. And what I'll do, I'll just go in one direction, just a little bit. And this will take care of it if any is hanging over. Well, I had a little bit hanging over, but not much. As you can see, that's the piece of paper that it just came off that was hanging over right here. So next what I'm going to do, you can see the paper looks kind of darkish looking, but when it dries, it'll dry back white like it was before I wet it. It's still wet with water right now. So the next thing I did was, I applied one coat of this on over my entire nail. And basically what this is one of the little nail polish tints that I actually mixed in one of my old videos. And it's basically just a clear polish with a few drops of black in it. With a few drops of black nail polish in it. And I'm going to apply that over my entire nail as well. And it's up to you how dark you want to get it. You can apply more than one coat if you want to, if you want it to be darker. But I wasn't going for it to be really, really dark. Like a dark color. I just wanted just a little bit of light tint to it. So that's basically how I did the background of the nail design. So I'm going to move to this finger and show you how I did the hand painting, which this finger is going to be different. This is the design on my ring finger. I painted a bird on it. So I'm going to show you how I did that on this hand. The colors that I used was, this is acrylic paint, water-based. And I used white, light gray, and black. Those are the only colors that I use. And I kind of mix, sometimes I mix like the black and the white together to come up with a darker gray. But basically these are all the only colors that I use. And I've already applied the gray tint on top of this nail already. So that is basically it for this finger. All I have left to do is to top coat it. Now for the rest of my fingers, I painted a flower on the side. I'm going to show you how I did that one on my pinky finger. And I use this silver nail polish by LA Color Craze, and it's called Live. And I'm just going to glob some on a sheet of paper and use my dotting tool to dot the inside of the flower. And the last thing to do would be to apply your top coat on. So that is basically it for the nail design. Hopefully you like it. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later, YouTube. Till then, take care.